Ready to go. And now George Valera.
The right fielder, George Valera.
The wind of the pitch. That one inside. And this one is off and running. In for a strike. And the count 1-1. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, left side. Hayes makes the play. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, J.T. Park.
J.T. Park.
That one misses. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1.
In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's in there. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Adley Rutschman. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Austin Hayes. Mateo runs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch is popped up. Keith puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner takes off for third. Ball outside. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Mateo on third with 2 out. And 1-2. Verlander, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. Well, that's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, J.T. Real Muto. Bradish back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Hot shot to third. 1 up, 1 down. Now Marco Luciano. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The pitch. And that's a strike. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Kiermaier now. And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's outside. And the pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Next pitch downstairs. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bounce to the right side. To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now, Andy Pages. Bounced out to short. Mateo zips it to first, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Up the middle, Luciano tosses to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
One down, base is empty.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Heston Kjerstad. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
This one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. And there's 2 away. And here is Colt Heath. Flied out his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mateo brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Verlander, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
The designated hitter.
Here's Adam Frazier. Just off the outside part of the plate. Hit hard. That gets through.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Got him. And there's 2 down. So up next, Adley Rutschman. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Good eye right there. Frazier off the first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out looking. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. JT Park. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
1-1.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. And a foul ball. Goes down looking. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Ripped to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And now 1 away. Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. And now 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a speed threat. Jordan Westburg. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base knock center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kiermaier can't hold up, and that's a strike. Lifted in the air right center field. Mullins settles under it. And there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball. Westburg, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Down and in. Moved his feet. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That one is absolutely belted. Mullins going back. Back some more. Still going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Heston Kjerstad. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Left field. Hayes has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Urias stands in now and watches strike one. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And welcome back. Now here is George Valera. The line to kick the pitch. And the slider catches the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next offering is down low, and the count's even at 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. This to center field. Hayes flashes the leather on the run and catch. So digging in, Colt Heath. On the ground, right side. Loves it on the dive, and very nicely done for the out. So 2 down now, and here is J.T. Park. There's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Adam Frazier. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Slice the other way and foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the dirt, gets it to first. Frazier retired.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Mateo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Struck him out swinging. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Rutschman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Strike 2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be
swing and a miss. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is JT Realmuto. Bradish back to work. Out to short. Mateo rolls across the diamond, and Realmuto is out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. This one popped up. Urias under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Westburg in the box again, takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And there's a hit.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The pitch. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right side. Mountcastle takes it himself. That's out the bottom of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore. Austin.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And that one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. This to third. Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. And the pitch. And that's down and away. Swings through that.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
They say it went. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. That's to third. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Heston Kjerstad. And it's fouled away. And now the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Valera in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
2 outs. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Henderson in the box now, takes strike one. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Urias now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a line drive to left field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Throws to second, in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. So 2 down. Now here's the Orioles DH, Adam Frazier. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Strike one. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him! Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, J.T. Park. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one is inside.
2-0.
That's to third. Knocks it down.
Okay.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Cologne keeping him close. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the 0-2.
1-2.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And now the shortstop, Marco Luciano. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runner leads away at second. Good job to fight that one off. That's a hit. Park rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. Kicks and deals. On the ground a second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Jorge Mateo. He's in at shortstop. Mateo in the box now, takes strike one. Popped in the air, left field. Westberg under it, makes the grab, and there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Up the middle, Mateo on the run, sends it over to first. He's in there. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Out to center. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Anthony Santander now at the plate. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Eric Gagne into the game, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Eric.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Just missed. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. Ball game. Anthony Santander knocks one out, and they will walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Final line for tonight.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, George Valera. That's in for a strike at 95. And we are underway. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. In the air, out towards left center. Hayes makes the play, 1 down. And now Colt Keith. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ripped on a line. And no one can get there. Keith into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
J.T. Park in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers.
2-2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Keith over at second, one down. This one high in the air to left center. Hayes sprinting after it. And that one hops the wall. Hayes fires it in, so no advance beyond third as they don't want to test the strong arm in left.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
JT Realmuto, the next to hit, takes ball one. And now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
One away with a runner at third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Marco Luciano. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball one low. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Stepping in, Jordan Westburg. First pitch just misses.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just clean.
That ends the inning. So, bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. There's a strike.
0-1.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that one off the outside edge. The other way. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Austin Hayes puts it in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. That one the other way. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there. Base hit. 1 run across. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And we are tied. 2-run score. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Got him. Good job at damage control. And welcome back. Here's Kiermaier now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Good eye right there. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Heston Kjerstad at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. Not in time. He legs it out.
Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
And now here is George Valera. First pitch swinging. And now the count is even. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. That's a little bit low.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and they jump out front. It's 4-2. And the batter now, Colt Keith. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Santander makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And he pumps it a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Adam Frazier. In the air, left field. Westberg settles under this one, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, on to the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. J.T. Park. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now fly ball to right center. Racing, makes the catch. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And now Marco Luciano. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Luciano playing up the middle at short. Just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. So two away with nobody on. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jordan Westberg. That's hard hit on the line. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo. That's in there. Strike one. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught. And now it's Austin Hayes. In there for strike one. Caught him looking for the K. On to the fourth. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Bradish back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And boom goes the dynamite. He powers one out to right field, and they add a run. It's 6-2. And now it's going to be Andy Pajes. And that is cut on and missed. Going 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Back to the mound. Whips it to first on the run. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one almost got him.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double. A new arm into the game, the righty, Austin Vogt.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next to hit, George Valera. Kjerstad leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the grab. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. On the ground to first. And that's just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Mullins batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Kiermaier snags it on the run. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. That's out to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, J.T. Park. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Swings and misses, and it's 2-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. JT Realmuto steps in. And that one hammered. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
The wind of the pitch. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Westberg now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Mountcastle puts it away, and that. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Ripped to third and caught. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Kevin Kiermaier. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Voth, in his 4th year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now, Andy Pages. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Kiermaier around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Heston Kjerstad. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 8-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now George Valera in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not pop.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 gone. And now the big time power threat, JT Park. Hard hit right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's a fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Back here in Baltimore. And now it is JT Realmuto. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rutschman takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Hard hit to third. Henderson over to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Westberg will hit next. And fouled off. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. hits and misses. It's a set for the last half. Half of the seventh. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Corey Kluber.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside.
That's out.
Urias over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
The punch out there, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Jorge Mateo now.
Jorge Mateo.
That one's in there, 0-1. Out front and foul to the left side. Next offering way off the plate. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now Kevin Kiermaier. Ball 1, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Andy Pajes digs in now. In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. And there are 2 down. So up next, Heston Kjerstad. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Short hop liner handled it short. Throw to first, and it's in time. Wow, what a play on both ends for the out. Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. That one lifted to left. Westberg drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out. Danny Coulombe on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Left-hand hitter waits. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Colt Keith now at the plate. Step off, throw to first. Valera gets back easily. time. The Rockets one to right, and they add a pair. It's 10-2. At the plate, J.T. Park, a switch hitter batting right. Little chopper rolls foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses, and that is strike two.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one missing low. The 2-2. In the dirt. Rutschman fires over to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Real Muto, batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's even up. Still only one out here in the inning.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Luciano. He's already homered here in this one. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. High fly ball out into left center field. Hayes calls it in, 2 away. Man at first. Now the left fielder, Jordan Westberg. That one fouled off. Real Muto off of first with 2 away.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next one just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Right down the chute. Strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That clips a corner. Swings and misses, and they're down to their last out. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. And that'll do it.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious